playing a groove, we need to try to make the fill as part of the groove as opposed to stopping to play the fill. And what I think I've talked to a lot of drummers before where, you know, they say they're playing sometimes and the next thing they're thinking about is what the fill's gonna be. And to me, I've never really thought that way. Just to give you an example, one way to try to avoid speeding up when you're going into that next section, the big chorus, the big bridge, is, you know, Russ Miller the other day kind of demonstrated this a little bit when he talked about, you hear drummers where, you know, where we're playing, and I mean, I've done it before when I was younger too. You play something like this. So everybody's really grooving. And you get that happening, right? What I think we need to do is see, when we first learn this instrument, most of us learn just your basic rock grooves, so we're kind of really relying on eighth note beats and quarter note beats. And we kind of get tied down to that whole thing, and then once we add in there a lot of funk grooves and jazz grooves where we need to have more syncopation and coordination, what happens is we start getting away from some of those fundamentals, but then these new things are hard to play. So I suggest that we get back to some fundamentals. Let me give you one idea. Now, in theory this is simple, however, it's very, very effective. If you try to play just the groove I did, any tempo, if you just try to allow the right hand to match with the right foot going around the turns, 16th note fill, 1 E into 2 E into 3 E into 4 E into boom, 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 pow. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to reconnect with the pulse. So if we're playing a tune, we're trying to feel the pulse and we're also trying to play the groove. Now, of course, you don't have to play that fill forever. The idea is to get reconnected with the pulse, and then you get more creative. I'm going to go through a couple of them, and then I'm going to start to remove the bass drum, because once you're reconnected, you don't always have to play the bass drum. Playing, I'm just hearing, even though it doesn't matter if I'm not playing that bass drum anymore because I feel that pulse. How many of you guys know Groove Essentials 1.0? Okay? All of us have used it or teach it, whatever. Groove 7. It's a funk, it's a what happens on that bass drum is people just, like, sometimes that one hit gets a little bit late. So I think what we really need to do is be in touch with where every single 16th note fits to subdivide. I'm going to play this on the bass drum, okay? Hi-hat's going to play 8th notes, snare on 2 and 4. So here we go. I'm going to play a little bit of it just so you guys get the idea. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 funky. So when I'm playing, that's what I'm feeling. I don't know if you guys notice, but even when I do that, my foot's going like this, another subdivision. I'm going like this. So when I go, that's on the just use these little things to your advantage. So again, just trying to get in touch with that 16th note pulse. One more thing I'd like to show you. Shakers. I love shakers. A lot of times when I'm playing with a more stripped down ensemble or something like that with the trio or whatever, I like to play the shaker in the left hand and do different things with my right hand going around the kit. One hand, two that kind of thing. So here's the idea, right? That's with the left hand. Most of us play with our hi-hat with the right hand. Here's my suggestion. Take the shaker. Put the shaker in the right hand, okay? Same thing I was just doing. Now what we're going to do is this. We're going to get that feeling really good, okay? But I'm going to put it on the hi-hat like I was playing eighth notes. And just kind of start a groove like that. Notice on my right hand, notice the motion of my right hand. It's got this kind of thing going on, very minimal movement, okay? So if I put the stick back in the hand, you still hear the shaker? And you try to hear that while you're playing. A lot of times we play our hi-hat like this. We want butter, smooth. So the whole time I'm playing, I'm still going fast tempo.